you don't have time. It is currently 2:16 p.m. right now, right? Let's talk about the sovereign fund. The U.S. sovereign fund. Some of you might be asking, oh my god, how do we get money for it? We made 32 trillion debt. Well, Reuters, I'm not sure how true this is, has said that the fund would be funded, the fund would be covered from the tariffs put in place. But hang on with me for just a minute. Let's just get a little more delusional, right? Let's just say the money comes from other areas. For example, Doge activities, the Department of Government Efficiency. I don't know how true this is, but Elon Musk has said they have been spending $1 billion per week. The government is spending $1 billion per week in some useless activity, and $50 billion per year. I don't know how that works. I believe there are 52 weeks in a year, but okay. And they could just redirect whatever they save into the fund. Next, if we get even more delusional, we could have other countries using their sovereign funds to invest into ours. I don't know how this would work, because this would be like Inception. It would be like crazy. It'd be straight out Inception. For example, Saudi recently wanted to invest $600 billion into the US. I don't know how true this is either, because maybe it was just a blank statement. However, I'm not saying that it is a blank statement. It could be really true, as it was confirmed from both parties, the US and Saudi. Next, the Abu Dhabi sovereign fund, which is worth around 1 trillion, well, more than 1 trillion. That could, even just a bit of it, fund the sovereign fund. Let's get even more delusional, right? Why are we even talking about the sovereign fund? Essentially, sovereign fund is going to invest back into the US, all the US stocks, and they also want to set up we also want to set up the crypto reserve. And I think it could be funded out of the sovereign fund. So they'd be buying a bunch of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to go to the moon. And we might be even seeing a comeback of Trump coin, which would be really, really delusional. Like, huge delusional. Trump coin could come back up. It would be crazy. Next, another company that could strike out is Tesla. Tesla, of course. Anyone who's close to the president himself probably is going to get a big jump in their stock price. Now, this is a bit of a arguable one, but Meta could see a pump, maybe, if ties are actually really close. The chances of that are really low. Next, we could see the sovereign fund buying TikTok. I believe a news article suggested it from AP News, but I feel like it's kind of crazy. I don't trust it too much. You know, they'd be saying anything these days. Next, the country needs chips, so we might just bail out Intel from all of their issues and try helping them recover, because Intel makes the chips in there, and they're based in the US, and we need companies based in the US to be making chips, because TSMC could do some bad things. Could, if we get delusional enough, they could, but they probably won't, ever. And it's all about the chips, bro. It's all about the chips. It's all about the chips. We gotta have the chips. If we're making the chips, we're getting them gains. We're getting the gains. If we're making the chips, we're getting the gains. I'll put a better picture of the chips here, because it's all about the chips. Currently, China is the chipper, but if we become the best chip, if we become the best in making chips, we'd be pretty well off, even more well off than China, and we wouldn't see what happened with DeepSeek again, hopefully. Actually, DeepSeek was pretty cool. I hope it happens again. Not in a bad way, but like, open source is really cool. I can't tell you where in Ohio. I'm just an English major in Lean Six Sigma. I've yet to go.